Hello, Happy New Year. Yeah, this is Melvin here from Automotive Diagnostics Pro. You have an Acura MDX and you need to remove the radiator. You have to know what you need to do the job on this Acura MDX. It's not too hard to find the part, any store can have it, but a little it's expensive, between I don't know, around $280 $290, around that, plus coolant from the dealer, $25 for the coolant, original coolant, blue color. So a little expensive, right? Over $300 just in parts. And then there is a couple tools you need to replace the Acura radiator. And also what you need to do to remove the old radiator. Let me show you. At least you need this tool right here. Okay, a 3/8 ratchet, 6 inches, 4 or 5 inches extension, 3/8 with a 10mm socket. Also a small extension right here, a couple pliers, long nose pliers, a mirror. You will need a mirror, yes, because a couple things you have to see. It's hard to see, so you need a mirror to do that, to take a look to some things. Also the flat screwdriver, I use this one just to push it, because it's right here is good to push, the plug. I lift the tab from the plug, with the flat screwdriver, and then I push the plug with this one to unplug the electric wires. Or sometimes I use this pick tool to remove, the plug from the radiator, fan, the temperature sensor, and also the connection for a headlight. 17mm wrench, right? Phillips screwdriver, and also you need this, WD-40, not only for the screw, just to also to spray, some WD-40 over the hoses, and then you can slip out the hose clamps, so it helps a lot. So you will need these tools to do the job, and this has to be the condition. There is no other way to replace the radiator in this one. Some newer models, the radiator support is attached with bolts, 10mm bolts, but this one is well on place, so there is no way, to remove the upper radiator support. So we have to remove all bumper. So to remove the whole bumper, you have to remove the clicks from the top part, the cover, the plastic cover. Also the clicks on the bottom for the radiator, for the bumper, on the bottom you have to remove all that. And a Phillips screw right here in this corner. You see there is a hole, and this way right here there is a special bolt. You will know the bolt, this one right here. So this one hold the bumper in place through the hole, right? But sometimes better you remove the liner and then use the Phillips screwdriver in this way to remove this only bolt for the bumper. And then, because the clicks, just pull out a little bit. The same on the other side. Alright, so we have to remove this thing right here, and then pull out the bumper. Also right here there's a couple clicks you have to pull out from the headlight area. And when the bumper is a little bit out, it's time to remove some connectors for the headlight. It's a low beam, but there is a 4 line and low beam, I don't know, but there is a 2 bolts. So we have to remove all these two bolts, the plug, you know, the bulb has to be in place, but the plug, sometimes you have to remove the bulb, the electric bulb, you know, take it out of the plug and then put it back in place just to keep it safe. But if you don't need it, you don't need it. I use, you know, the tools to push this down and pull out. The same with this other one right here. Push and out. The same on the other side. Right? So there is two other plugs. After this, you will see the radiator in this position. The radiator is between the AC condenser and the radiator support. So, but also on the way there is the cooler right here, transmission cooler. I think it's transmission cooler. You know, I know the radiator has a cooler, but this one also is connected to. Sorry, I just disconnect a couple wires, 3 plug, this one, the headlight plug, and this other one right here, just to let me, you know, move the headlight a little bit to here. I don't remove the rest of the cable like this other one right there. I leave it in place. Look at wire or something, you know, yeah, ground, but I leave it over there because I did not remove the headlight from the place. I pull out and then I remove, you know, the headlight from here, a couple holes there is in the fender. So I pull out and then I put the headlight right here under the fender. But I put, you know, here a cardboard. That is why there is a cardboard right there to protect the light right here, and I leave it like that because all I need is this light a little bit to my left side to get access to this other bracket, and then have the enough space to remove or room to remove or put away, you know, this AC condenser without remove the freon, right? So in this position we have to remove the bracket for the radiator, right? But doesn't coming out because there is a hose right here, a tight hose. To remove the hose you have to do it from here. I did it from here. That is why you need that pliers, you know, to remove the hose clamp from there to out. I spray, you know, WD-40 on top of the hose, and then with the plier squeeze, you know, the hose clamp and then pull out. After that, it's possible to remove the radiator away from the radiator support. But very important, we have to remove the latch for the hood because we need this space to remove both fans. You know, we have to remove the both fans, the main and the secondary fan. So with the radiator out, I remove before anything else this fan right here, this one. To remove the fan, I remove 2 bolts right here on the top. In a cup, I lose a couple bolts on the bottom, you know, 10mm bolts, and then I disconnect the wire, this wire right here. So without this, you know, and the radiator away from the radiator support, I remove the fan through this area right here. Okay, I remove the small fan first, and then the main fan, this one. I remove, you know, just 2 10mm bolts, right? I disconnect the wire right here, the wire, and the other plug for the temperature sensor, which is on the bottom of the radiator. And then from the bottom I have to remove the plug from the temperature sensor, right? I remove the plug from there because the wire is hold on the fan, so I leave the wireless right here, but I had to unplug from there and from here. So with everything out, I pull out, you know, I move the fan to my left, and then through this area I take it out the fan. With two fans out, there is nice space to remove the transmission cooler lines and the lower radiator hose, right? So you will see clear, you know, how to remove that when you remove the two fans from here. So the main thing is that remove the fan from that place, and then you will see, you know, an easy way to disconnect, you know, the hoses for the cooler, transmission cooler, and the lower radiator hose. Yeah, but before anything, you have to make sure that, you know, there is no coolant. You have to, on the bottom there is a drain plug, so you have to remove the drain plug and drain the coolant, and then remove all what I told you. Yes, so practically, you know, this is what you have to do to replace the radiator on this Acura MDX. Oh, you know, this one has a switch that shows, you know, if the hood is open or closed. So you have to disconnect this this wire before remove this latch. But remove the plug, and then you have to remove this one from the bracket. To remove this one from the bracket, which is right there, somewhere over there, you know, you have to push this towel right here, this little towel, push and pull out, you know, from the bracket, and then we'll be able to remove this latch, you know, from place. So yes, this is what you have to do, and then refill with a new coolant, you know, after put the new coolant, make sure everything is good. Let the engine running for maybe 15 or 20 minutes, depends, you know, the temperature, the weather, and that way you have to make sure the both hoses are hot, the top and lower hose are hot. If the two hoses are hot, that means the thermostat is open, so the air from the engine will coming out. So after the two hoses are hot and the fan, radiator fan is working, and you feel the radiator fan blow hot air, that means there is a cooler right here on the radiator, okay? And the thermostat is open, and make sure if there is a heat on the inside. If there is a heat inside, that means all the system has full with coolant. Turn off the engine, leave it for, you know, a while, and then after turn on again, you have to check the level from the radiator. If there is some loose, if there is, you know, no coolant or not too much coolant, you have to add and refill the system before do any long trip. So yeah, so this is what you have to do to replace your radiator on your Acura MDX. Alright, thank you for watching Aaron Activia Diagnostic Pro videos. Have a beautiful day. Bye bye.